Welcome to OJ Studios. I hope you enjoy Punishment by Olivia Julius. Chapter 25 Home. Going through the main streets of the Indianapolis suburb that I live in, I couldn't help but feel a little scared. Everything around me was the same, but I wasn't. I left here scared that everyone would see me wearing girls' clothes, and now I return just a little less scared of everyone seeing me wearing them. Dad stopped the car in front of our house. Just like before, he didn't put it into the garage. Instead, he instructed me to be the middleman, carrying things from the trunk of the car to the house repeatedly. I did what he told me. He would hand me a suitcase from the car's trunk, and I would take it to the front door to where Mom was waiting to take it inside. On one of the trips, I spotted the same mother and daughter that I had seen back on Friday. This time I didn't hurry to the car to hide from them. I walked like normal, and when they passed by the car, I said a small hello. "Hi!" the girl said shyly back. The mother just smiled a little, and the two kept on walking, still not knowing that the girl they just said hi to was really a boy. I was surprised that Mom and Dad didn't make me get out of the dress and girly clothes once we were done unloading the car. Instead, they didn't seem to notice and just kept with their normal routine. "I'm going to order some pizza for dinner," Dad said. He had his cell phone in his hand. "What pizza do you want, Amanda?" "Sausage and pepperoni," I replied as Dad typed it into his phone. "Can I come with you?" I asked, but Dad shook his head no. "You're staying here and helping your mother unpack, okay?" Dad said. "Okay," I replied as I went back to the living room where Mom had all our stuff out so she could sort through them. Dad watched me for a second and then turned around, grabbed his keys from the key holder, and walked out of the house and over to his car. I carefully sat down next to Mom while keeping the dress around me. She handed me the pink suitcase that has had all the girly stuff that was borrowed from Gracie. "Help me go through this," she said. "I'll tell you if it's Gracie's or if it goes to the thrift store. Just make a pile and then you will take them to the laundry room and wash them," she said. "Yes, ma'am," I said, taking the bag and dumping out the contents onto the floor. All the girly items fell out of it. The last to get out of the suitcase was my pair of pants and my Harley Davidson t-shirt. I looked at it for a second, knowing that if I had made a different decision this morning, then I would be wearing this instead of the dress I was now wearing. "Just put that in the thrift store pile for now," Mom said. "Once we wash it, we can take it out and put it in your room." I nodded my head and put it on the floor on the left side of me. Next was a black dress that I had worn on the first day of the punishment. "Gracie's," Mom said almost instantly. I looked at it for a second and put it on the right side of me. I didn't want to make Mom wonder why I was looking at the dress for too long. We went through the clothes one at a time for the next half an hour. It amazed me how much stuff Gracie had donated to make me a girl just for one long weekend. At the end, the pile going to the thrift store was way smaller than the pile going back to Gracie's house. The only thing that I didn't see was the bikini that Rebecca gave me yesterday, the dress that I had worn at Easter Princess, and all the girly panties were gone also. "Good, it's all sorted," Mom said, getting up and grabbing Gracie's clothes. I stood up with her and took the clothes from her. "Take these to the washer," Mom said. "We don't give back clothes that we borrowed dirty, right, young lady?" "Right," I said, even though I didn't want to borrow them in the first place. As I put the pile of clothes into the washing machine, Dad came home with the pizza. Mom greeted him and they both went into the kitchen where I couldn't hear them. I quickly poured laundry soap into the washing machine and started it. As soon as I heard the hissing of the water start pouring, I quickly went back to the living room where I heard Mom and Dad talking. "So, everything is ready for tomorrow?" Mom asked in a hushed voice, more than likely trying to keep me from overhearing them. "Yup," Dad said. "Everything is ready for Adam in the morning." "Good," Mom said before stepping out of the kitchen and yelling for me to come and eat. I waited for a second. What in the world was waiting for me in the morning? Whatever it was couldn't be too bad, right? I mean, Dad did call me Adam and not Amanda. After dinner, I went back to the laundry room and switched out the laundry, placing Gracie's clothes into the dryer and the clothes going to the thrift store into the washer. Mom knocked on the door behind me and handed me the pink dress that I had worn for Easter Princess. "What do you want me to do with this?" I asked, taking the dress from her. "It's your dress," Mom said, Go put it in your closet. But Mom, I whined. But nothing, Adam, Mom said, stopping me. It will be in your closet, serving as a reminder to you of the punishment you had this weekend. And if you're being bad, we might bring it out again and make you wear it as more of a punishment. Are we clear? I looked at the dress and gulped. Yes, I said. I turned around to my room and opened my closet. Inside were all my boys' t-shirts, button-up dress shirts and school uniforms with the polos on the hanger over a pair of slacks. I put the dress on the very end of the rack where, unless someone was looking for it, they wouldn't know that it was in there. The pink girly dress looked very out of place next to the muted colors of my shirts. I tried to think about what a girl my age's closet would look like. There would be more bright playful colors with pinks and purples. Dresses and tops of all types would line the closet. Then I thought about Brittany. She was a girl. Having dresses in her closet was probably normal for her. Mom walked into my room and handed me the 2 pairs of heeled shoes. I took them, looking at her questionably. These go on your shoe shelf, Mom said, handing them to me. Defeated, I took the shoes and placed them on the bottom shelf of my shoe shelf. Once the dryer was done, I took Gracie's clothes out of the dryer and into a laundry basket. Then I put the thrift store clothes into the dryer. On Mom's orders, I took the clothes basket to the living room and sat on the couch. Now fold them, Mom ordered. We don't bring back clothes that we borrowed unfolded. For the second time, I wanted to remind Mom that I never wanted to borrow Gracie's clothes, but I kept quiet. Instead, I picked up a dress and folded it the best that I could. I repeated the steps until all the clothes were folded. Good, Mom said, taking the laundry basket. She grabbed a cardboard box and had me transfer the clothes into it. Now, go get ready for bed, Mom said. I will take care of the remaining clothes. Okay, I said, happy to finally be allowed to go back to my room. And those Mary Janes need to go by your heels on your shoe shelf, Mom yelled as I ran up to my room. I walked into my room and took off the Mary Janes and set them by the heels of the bottom shelf, giving myself a reminder to hide them if my friends come over. I grabbed my boy pajamas out of my dresser. This was the first boy clothes that I have worn since Thursday. I took off the dress and tights and put them in my dirty clothes hamper with no idea where Mom wanted them. I don't recall if I had forgotten to take off the girly panties or if I somehow just wanted to keep them on, but the fact is that under my boy pajamas were girly panties. I put on my pajamas, feeling weird about wearing my clothes now. My black Batman pajama pants with little Batman logos seemed to contradict the pink pajamas that I had worn last night. Mom came into my room and tucked me into bed. I was tired and I couldn't wait to go to sleep. Tomorrow I was going to be a boy again and I couldn't wait. Good night, Adam, Mom said, looking back at me. Good night, Mom, I said with a yawn.